if you've never had a brand ghost you after you try to negotiate your rate, consider yourself one of the lucky ones. Here's how to know if a brand is lowballing you. First sign is if a brand just reaches out with a standard fixed fee. Let's say they say that they have a budget of $50 or $100 for a video. I'd say that in of itself isn't the worst thing in the world. But if you come back with, these are my rates, and they respond with, well, creators at your size are charging XYZ, that is red flag. Don't want to work with them. So the second thing, and probably the most important, is on the terms. Are they saying that they can have unlimited usage rights to your content, meaning that they can use it on their social, on their ads, which they should be paying you extra for? Also relating to terms, now that I think of it, revisions. If they give you just like a super vague brief, just being like, we want you to try out, the products, nothing in particular that, we want you to call out, but we have the ability to have, up to 3 revisions if we don't like the content, then that is a contradiction because they're saying you can do whatever you want, you can have creative freedom, but then they're saying 3 revisions. So you can be creating 3 pieces of content. So essentially, that just shows that they're inexperienced and it's just going to be a mess to deal with. And lastly, on timing, if they rush you and say, we really would love to have this wrapped up by end of day or end of week, sometimes there can be some validity to that. Maybe they're having a, campaign where they need content by X date. Valid, but more often than not, they're just trying to pressure you. They know that, some folks might be desperate because they don't want to miss that deadline and they know that the space is competitive and they might work, the brand might work with other creators. But essentially it is more of a psychological tactic so that they can get what they want quickly because the brand is dangling that carrot of, quick money there. So